Hi, welcome to MCC Today. Get ready for a bumpy ride. Hi, I'm Lowell Martin. On today's show, we have Miss Melissa Jones and Carol Elrod, Miss Kristy Ethridge and Wendie Alsobrooks, and Miss Marie Roberts. Get ready.
All right, so you're looking to make a career decision that's crazy smart and won't break the bank. Then let's start with tuition guarantee and a home field advantage. That's Meridian Community College, and we're changing the game. We've got heavy metal drilling and saving lives. Or how about building a rover that could drive on Mars? We're more than grades in a classroom. We're your Red Bull monster shot of knowledge that will help you own that next job. This is not just the 13th year, it's the gateway to your entire career. Are you ready for more? Well, the eagle has landed. Find your wings.
Today we are lucky enough to have two wonderful ladies from the Department of Rehabilitative Services. We have Miss Melissa Jones, yes, and we have Miss Carol Elrod, also known as Miss Sissy, yes, right? And first off, I want to tell you, what is your job at the Department of Rehabilitative Services?
My role is supported employment counselor.
Okay.
And I assist individuals who have the most severe disabilities,
okay,
and try and help them obtain and maintain employment.
Okay, and what do you do, Miss Sissy?
I'm the Director of Client Services for the state.
Okay, and what does that mean?
Basically, I deal with all the, any issues that may go on throughout the state, making sure and ensuring that we're providing appropriate services throughout the state for individuals with disabilities.
Now, you are located across the street from Meridian Community College, and I drive by there all the time, and I saw you at a meeting that we were in and said, hey, come on the show and let's talk about this. What exactly do you do in the Department of Rehabilitative Services, which is a mouthful, I might add.
Yeah, it is. Well, being the state agency that works with individuals with disabilities, okay, to help provide services to help them return to employment or be independent.
Okay.
We have several programs here. You know, we have the Office of Disability Termination Services, the Office of Special Disability Services, the Office of Business Development, Office of Vocational Rehabilitation, and the Office of Vocational Rehabilitation for the Blind.
Okay.
The Office of Disability Termination Services is really for severe individuals that are applying for Social Security disability insurance or supplement Social Security. The Office of Special Disability is really more for individuals that are not able to go back to work, but they may need more services in the community or at home.
Okay.
The Office of Business Development, they actually educate businesses on working with individuals with disabilities. They help us establish, you know, intern sites and help us in placing individuals into the businesses for work. And then the Office of Vocational Rehabilitation and Office of Vocational Rehabilitation for the Blind is for individuals that may have physical or mental disabilities, okay, that want to return to employment. So our main goal is to help them in becoming independent and returning to or obtaining employment.
What type of services do you provide for individuals who are trying to get, what, can you give me just a general?
Melissa and I are from the vocation rehabilitation side of the department.
Okay.
And basically, we work with individuals that may, I mean, it's a broad range of individuals that may need services. We have transition programs that go into the schools, providing services in the school, and we help prepare them.
This is the K through 12, or are you talking
about college? We start as early as age 14.
Okay.
We do work with the colleges as well.
Right.
But we provide transitional pre-educational training program while they're in the school. We help transition them from high school into the world of employment or further their education if that's what they choose. We also have our deaf and hard of hearing program, works with any individuals that may have deaf or just hard of hearing. We have our alcohol and drug program. We have our autism program, and then
supported employment.
And that's her specialty is supported employment.
So when you say, okay, what services are available, you basically work with the individual to determine what services they need to hopefully get them employed or get them as independent as you possibly can.
Yes.
Right. So, for example, supported employment, my role, I work with individuals, like I said, who are most severe, that are going to need those ongoing supports for the life of a job.
Okay.
I do discovery, which is developing a rapport with the client, whether it be in their home, whether it be in a public setting, and try to establish a relationship and work with them to see what their interests are.
Okay.
We also work with job skills trainers who also assist those individuals on the job. So, for example, carved positions, and when I say carved, customized employment, that's working alongside a business development representative who is out there in the community and try to develop these community-based employment opportunities and these internships. And those job skills trainers would assist them on the site.
Do you find many businesses are open to the hiring, to helping out as much as they can?
Oh,
do you
yes.
find
We
that?
do.
Yes.
Mhm.
Excellent.
We do, and a lot of it's repetitive. We deal with a lot that have worked with us in the past that are willing to work with us again and help those clients.
So for someone who thinks they might be eligible for some of your services, how do they find out more? How do they get started with you?
Well, they would need to contact the local office, which is across the road here.
Okay.
And it's let me give you the number there. It's
Okay.
601-483-5392.
Okay.
Or they can visit our website, which is www.mdrs.ms.gov. We're also on social media
Okay.
as well.
So what type of information do they have to provide to you? They call or get online, and what type of information do they have to have with them, or do they have to provide for you to start getting the services?
When an individual is seeking services and comes into the office, then we definitely need a copy of their identification.
Okay.
We would, if they have a disability, we have to have some kind of documentation that indicates what that actual disability is.
Social
And-
security card is always good
Yes,
too.
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
And we take that information and go from there, and it's individualized.
Okay. And when we say disability, most people think in terms of in a wheelchair or deaf or blind, but that's not the case.
No.
Okay.
No.
When we talk about disability, what exactly are you talking
Well, there's
about?
such an array of disabilities. I mean, a lot of individuals are born with a disability. Some acquire, a disability through an injury.
Okay. So if someone is out, has been injured and they become disabled, they can contact you and get
Yes.
assistance.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Excellent.
Even if they are born with a disability
Okay.
and they've never worked and they're interested in either going to work or trying to do something where they can be independent, then that's what our agency could look at helping them.
Now you had mentioned Office of Autism, and so, but you also said something about drug and alcohol, and are those geared specifically for people with special needs?
It can be, with the autism, they would have an autism disability, but whatever services we're looking at helping them become independent, same as all other clients. We just have an autism division, a program to provide those services, as well as alcohol and drug, as well as our transition. It's all about providing individual services to that person to help them become as independent as possible.
You have a very broad umbrella of
Yes, it
services
is.
available, but it does sound like because when you said it's very individualized, so you have to get to know them a little bit and see exactly what our
Yes.
goals are, because your goal is you want them as independent as possible,
Yes.
but how to get there. And so, as I said, I like the idea that it's not cookie cutter kind of. It just sounds like you talk to them and you're like, okay, this is what we need. This is what you need. This is what we're going to provide.
Well, and we provide assessments. Melissa mentioned, customized employment, but we also do assessments through our Ability Works. It's a community rehab program.
Okay.
We refer to them as Ability Works program. There's 15 throughout the state, and actually we contract work from local businesses to bring in there to help provide to where we can look at what their strengths and weaknesses are as far as employment, to kind of get them prepared for employment.
Okay.
And that way we can also look at community-based programs.
Okay.
If
Excellent.
an individual is interested in a specific type of job, then that's where we partner, the counselor, business development rep, they all partner together and help in placing that individual in a a goal of their choice.
Excellent.
You know.
Excellent. Well, we have run out of time, but are there any numbers or anything else that we need to share? You've already shared the website and the local phone number.
Let me give our 1-800 number.
Please.
We do have a 1-800 number, which is 1-800-443-1000. Also, again, our local number is 601-483-5392. And again, you can visit our website, but we're also on social media such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
Thank y'all so much for being here today.
Thank
and
you
I do
so
want you to come
much.
back, okay?
Thank
Please.
Thank you
having
very
us.
much.
Appreciate it.
We'll be right back.
Find purpose and soar to new heights at Meridian Community College. Elevate your education through our 52 career technical programs and find the eagle in you. With tuition guarantee and university transfer programs, your education is within reach. Find potential with more than 30 campus clubs and organizations and let your eagle spirit thrive. Invest in your education and register today. Meridian Community College. Find your wings.
Today we have from the Healthcare Assistant Program, we have Miss Kristy Ethridge and Miss Wendie Alsobrooks. First off, welcome to the show. Thank y'all for being here.
Thank you.
We wanted to talk about your program. So tell me a little bit about the Healthcare Assisting Program.
Well, we are a one-semester program, and it's the healthcare assistant, but once you're finished, you certify, and you're a CNA, a certified nurse assistant.
Okay.
It's one semester. We prepare you to be a member of the nursing team, to do basic nursing care under the supervision of an RN or an LPN. 16 credit hours from our program, so that can really help boost your GPA or get you on a good start. And it's a good place to start if you are interested in nursing, or if you're not sure if you're interested in nursing, because it can, it's one semester.
Sure.
So if you get in there and you decide this isn't for me, then you haven't wasted a whole lot of time and money, and it's one semester.
What are the prerequisites to get into your program?
We don't have any prerequisites.
None whatsoever.
You can get out of high school and
come directly and
come to HCA.
And you can, for one semester.
Right.
Take
You have
this
to have an ACT of 15,
Okay.
or you can take the acuplacer here.
Is that an overall score of 15?
15.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
And so, what type of things do they learn to do in your program?
Like I said, basic nursing skills, activities of daily living, dressing, feeding, bathing, vital signs, that type of thing.
Do they actually, I know that because I come over and speak to your students a lot to
Right.
talk about study skills, but you also have the in-class where you actually teach them, but then
Right.
they go out and actually do, and you can watch them do,
Right.
the services.
Hands-on
Definitely,
skills.
definitely hands-on. So
Yeah.
as you said, if someone is thinking about nursing program, let's show them what some of the things that you're going to be doing. Do you think there's a big need for CNAs? Is that a good
Definitely.
job market? So if you go into
Definitely.
that,
Huge need.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
And I know once you get through the program, you're going to be making more than minimum wage
Right.
on that. So you can make a decent salary with it once you've been through there.
And
Okay.
it kind of ranges. Some places start out a little more than others, but 10 to 12 to 13, even on for some circumstances, So it is more
Which
than
is-
minimum wage.
Sure, which is good.
Yeah.
And they have once they get a full-time job like that, they can get some type of benefits where
Right.
they may not have if
Right.
they're working somewhere else.
Right. And as you said, sometimes it's also that first step, because
Right.
I've known
Correct.
students who will start out with the nurses CNA program, and then they go to the LPN program, and then they go to the RN program, and within probably, I think it took the one person I was talking to about 6 years total, but they started with the CNA, right fresh out of high school, and then went directly into that. How many new students do you accept every semester?
We take 30 every semester,
Oh my goodness.
spring and fall.
Okay, spring.
And it is a good stepping stone.
Yes, it
because,
is.
you get a point for being in our program and being an MCC student.
Okay.
And they admit by the point system.
Right.
So,
So
it makes you a little more
if they're trying to get
competitive.
into the LPN program or the RN program, this kind of gives them a step up
Right.
Okay,
Correct.
because they've got the extra points for having gone through your program.
Right.
And
Plus-
they've learned a lot of the skills that they're going to learn in first semester.
So it kind of gives them a little bit of a benefit.
Now, how long have you been teaching this? How long have you been doing this? Because I've known you a good
18
while.
years. 18 years.
Okay.
Been there 18 years. yeah.
Okay, and you?
This is my 10th year with MCC.
Okay, and so all in the HCA program. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Long
Did
time.
you ever think that you would be here this long?
Well, I kind of actually did, because I do love my job.
Mhm.
I mean, I do.
I understand.
You know.
And the place we work,
Yeah.
pretty good place too.
It
A lot
is.
of very nice people that we work with.
Yep.
And you've been in a new building for a while too.
Since 15, since
I
fall
know,
of 15.
and it's a beautiful building too. So they have very good, y'all are well taken care of over there. I think we've got
Yes.
some very good, well, first off, very good classroom space, but also very good lab space, I think too.
It is really nice, and that's another good thing too. We're all in one building. You don't have to go from one building to another all over campus. You know, we have our classroom, our lab. It's a locked building, you know, so we're safe, and you know.
And I've talked to students who will say, you know, that they're working, they've got children. They just didn't feel like there was any program that was suitable for them, you know, because a lot of programs here are the 1 year, 2 year programs, and this one semester really appealed to them, I think.
Yeah.
And is there a national certification that they have to pass? I know that a lot of times, you know, when you finish a program, they have like a state certification of some type. I know, do we have a state certification?
We do have a
right?
state certification.
Is there any kind of national certification that we do?
It's
or?
not, but they can transfer their certification from state to state.
So if they become certified here in Mississippi, they could go to Alabama or Louisiana and still be
Yeah,
certified.
and just transfer their
Yep.
certification.
Okay.
And that's another good thing about our program too. We have the state tests. They come here to test in our facility.
Okay.
So that's a benefit too. They know where to go. They're familiar with the with the lab and all the equipment and where the supplies are. It's just a
Gives them a little more
little
comfort.
more of a
Okay. So if someone is interested in your program, what should they do? They've been watching, our millions of viewers have been watching us, and they say, I want this program. What do they need to do?
I would say to go onto the Meridian Community College website
Okay.
and go to the programs of study and look on the nursing division.
Okay.
Or they could call one of us at 601-484-8734 and 601-484-8742.
Okay.
That's our phone numbers.
And so if they fill out an application through our website and just put CNA program or
HCA.
HCA program, then they will get some additional information as well, right?
Right,
Okay.
they will.
Listen, I want to thank y'all so much for being here. Was there anything else that we needed, that we forgot, that we need to add? What you think?
They could contact Anna Hall
Anna Hall?
if they're interested.
Okay, okay.
She's our advisor.
Thank y'all so much for being here.
Well, thank
Y'all
you.
gonna have to
Thank
come
y'all for
back.
having us.
I want to terrorize you some more.
Okay, good.
Okay? We'll be right back.
Are you looking for better health and fitness? Meridian Community College is offering wellness and fitness classes to students and the community. Located in our Damon Fitness Center, we offer classes such as swimming, yoga, weight training, spin, Zumba, and many more. Students can also receive academic credit for enrolling. For more information, call 601-484-8763. Find your wings at Meridian Community College.
We have a genuine treat for you today. We have Miss Marie Roberts, our Director of E-Learning, who is not here as Director of E-Learning.
Not in this capacity.
Not at this moment. You are here from the Junior Auxiliary of Meridian.
Yes.
Okay, and what is happening with the Junior Auxiliary?
Right. We are a nonprofit women's service organization, and our mission is to serve children in Lauderdale County. So if
Okay.
there is an unmet need for kids in our area, our organization comes together and we work as a cohesive unit to try to meet those needs. I'm a provisional member in the organization, which basically just means it's my first year. And one of the tasks that they give all of the new members, so to speak, as our method of introduction, so to speak, is we get to carry out our very own project. So something totally new, something that can fulfill an unmet need in our community. And so our class project this year is a personal hygiene product drive known as Kits for Kids, hence our products that we have here. And honestly, this came about after several area public school counselors, administrators, teachers, people who are invested in the lives of K-12 kids in our county kept sharing that there are some unmet basic needs that we as a group could fulfill, and the more that we can provide for students who have need of items like this, we could take the stressors and the challenges of their day-to-day life away, so that way that they can focus on time in the classroom. So, I mean, honestly, really anything personal hygiene related, we are willing to accept. We're having a huge kickoff event this weekend at Highway 19 North Walmart, but the donations will continue for a whole month.
So you're seeking donations of these products.
Types of items.
Types of items.
That is right.
And these donations, you will give them to local students.
Yes, so what we did is there are about 25 of us in the Junior Auxiliary of Meridian who are carrying out this project, and we thankfully have actually 25 schools. So all public schools in Meridian Public School District as well as Lauderdale County School District and a special program through Alliance have agreed to receive these. And so there's a 1-to-1 ratio there. So I have a school who I'm assigned to, and I have a point of contact there, and they have shared with me some very specific needs for that school. My school in particular is looking for things like aerosol deodorants, feminine hygiene products like tampons and pads and liners. Other schools are asking for things like toothbrushes and toothpaste, ponytail holders, new in the package underwear, things like that. And so we are going to collect these items through March 13th, which is basically spring break for a lot of folks. And so we're encouraging people, if you're on your regular grocery shopping trip, if you're out and about in town, just pick up 1 or 2 of these things. We've got about 7 drop boxes located around town. I can also be happy to accept them here for the here at the college. And we're actually going to get to deliver those out to the schools in March.
You know, my goodness, I forgot how absolutely exhausting it is listening to you sometimes, because that was just, oh my gosh, so fast.
A lot of information.
It was a lot of information, and I kept, every time you're on, I keep waiting for the pause.
And it doesn't come.
You know, and there's not, I just don't know how you keep doing that. Okay, so you want people to buy products, and then you said there are 7 drop-off locations.
That's right.
In the county that they can take them to. And how can they find out more information about this?
Yeah, so we're on social media. Obviously, it's a popular way to get information out now. Yes. So you can find us at Kits for Kids, JA of Meridian. We're both on Instagram as well as Facebook. You can also go to the JA Meridian website and contact us through there. Our drop-off locations are everywhere from Raising Cane's, WTOK Studios, here at MCC, Caters Market, MSU Meridian, MSU Riley Center, Great Southern Bank, Citizens Bank, and as well as Highway 19 North Walmart. And for individuals who maybe don't like to shop, or they're not exactly sure what we're looking for, we're also obviously accepting cash donations. And since we are a nonprofit organization, they are considered to be tax deductible. So that's great for individuals who are interested in that type of investment. And we can also do cash, check, or Venmo as well.
Wow.
We're going tech savvy with our product drive.
How did you decide on this project, if you don't mind me asking?
Honestly, I'll share this story. We were sitting around as a collective unit back in around October, I would say, and a school counselor called us and said that she had a female student who did not have access to feminine hygiene products, and she was having to resort to using other items that were not appropriate to meet that need. And so coupled with some other school counselors and teachers who just said, you know, we've got some folks who just don't have access to things like laundry detergent and aerosol, you know, deodorant, things like that. It really lit a fire underneath us to say, you know what, if we can provide just these very basic needs, those kids can focus on learning instead.
It's a lot of times that we don't necessarily think about some of this.
We try to meet food, and we try to meet, you know, those types of needs, but just slip in a pack of, you know, toothpaste and a backpack on Friday afternoon to take home for the weekend is a huge help for these students who need it.
Okay, but as you said, a lot of students that just don't have the access to it, and what a great project for your first year.
Yeah, we're excited about it.
Okay, excellent, excellent. So as I said, so they should get in touch with you through social media, and say that is Kits for Kids. Kits for Kids.
Yep, we're going to have personal hygiene kits for kids.
Okay,
that's
excellent. Right. And I hope you can come back and talk to us a little bit more about
we'll tell you how
everything went. Okay,
yeah, definitely.
And I'll just get ready for the spiel because the exhausting. And you are from this area.
I am.
So I cannot say, okay, you're from somewhere else, and that's why you speak so rapidly. But no, she's always done this. Ever since I've known her, she's always done this. Thank you so much for being here,
Thank you.
I want you back again, okay?
Sounds great.
Okay, see you soon.
Find purpose and soar to new heights at Meridian Community College. Elevate your education through our 52 career technical programs and find the eagle in you. With tuition guarantee and university transfer programs, your education is within reach. Find potential with more than 30 campus clubs and organizations and let your eagle spirit thrive. Invest in your education and register today. Meridian Community College. Find your wings.
We've had students out and about. They've been videotaping. They've been doing a lot of stuff, getting a lot of information. They've also been eating a lot of beans. Be careful.
On February 6th, there was a job fair held at the Tommy Dulaney Center for the Meridian locals. Over 70 businesses came to see all of the hopeful employees, such as WTOK TV, I-Corps, Rush, Ingalls Shipbuilding, and the Armed Services, to name a few. The job fair seemed to be a success with so many people showing up and filling out applications. Once again, this has been Rainy Days with the MCC Today.
It has been an up and down year for MCC basketball. Both the men's and women's squads have a record of 7-12 on the year. The men are 2-7 in conference play, while the Lady Eagles are 4-6. The Lady Eagles are coming off a win against Hines Community College February 6th, while the men are in the midst of a 4-game losing streak. The Lady Eagles, led by sophomore Lucretia Williams with 13.3 points a game, will be looking to grab another win this Monday versus Mississippi Gulf Coast. The men, led by freshman Justin Brown with 16.2 points a game, will be looking to snap their losing streak. With 4 games remaining in the regular season play, both teams will be looking to close out the year strong. This has been Roger Griffith with an MCC Update.
On behalf of Matt Milner, the executive producer, Josh Taylor, the media consultant, the student producer, Jace Moore, and the floor director, Jabrisha Rush, thank you for today's show.